What are we doing?
We're doing Roadhouse 2024. Jake Gyllenhaal. Gyllenhaal.
Gyllenhaal.
Gyllenhaal.
I think it's Gyllenhaal.
Okay. What'd you think?
Oh, I'm sorry. Did we start already?
Roadhouse 2024. Jake Gyllenhaal. What'd you think?
Roadhouse.
I'm sorry. I wanted to kick you. Anyway, sorry. What did I think? I actually really liked this film. It was good. It was very entertaining. I've seen a lot of reviews of the movie. I think everybody's a little overcritical. The point of a movie is just to be entertaining, and I was entertained the entire movie.
First off, it is a manly movie. It's very manly. It's catered towards men.
Well, it's also a reimagining.
Yeah.
Which I think too many people are thinking it's like a remake of the original,
yeah,
and it's not. The only some of the story is similar, but it's not the same movie.
Was I entertained? I was very much entertained. Am I a little biased? Yes, because Jake Gyllenhaal is one of my favorite actors of all time. I love pretty much every movie he does, and I knew I was going to like this one.
He got shredded for this movie,
I was just going to say, he looked amazing. I was like, wow.
Oh, and hats off to Conor McGregor, too.
Conor McGregor brought it.
Yeah, for this being his first film, he was a very believable bad guy.
Yeah, he cheesed it up, but I mean, it worked.
Hey, fellas. Looks like you're having a smacking.
I loved it.
I'm not gonna lie. I cracked up when he was walking around naked.
Yeah.
That had me laughing.
Yeah.
And his cell phone was in his sock. I was like, where is that ringing coming from?
You know? I was like, please do not be where...
Like in your butt crack or something?
Yeah, I was like, please don't be there. The fight scenes.
I actually enjoyed the fight scenes.
Yes. I was trying to figure out who the fight choreographer was.
I heard some people didn't like the fight scenes.
I thought they were good.
I enjoyed them.
I felt a lot of the punches. I felt a lot of the kicks. And I think that's what makes fight scenes enjoyable, is when you're watching it and it's like, oh my God, I feel that. Or it's like, oh my God, that has to hurt.
Yeah. It was a really good film. I would probably buy it if it came out physically. I would watch it again. Like it's a good movie.
And I love the beginning where he sets the tone of, do you have insurance?
What? Your coverage good? Like, you have dental?
Oh, haha.
Is there a hospital nearby? Is it, like, too far?
About, like, 25 minutes, I'd say.
Oh, yes.
Where is the closest hospital?
Yeah.
And it's like he's trying to warn them. And
that's what I think I liked about this version of Dalton. I mean, not that Patrick Swayze wasn't a nice guy.
I want you to be nice until it's time to not be nice.
Yeah.
But the way that Jake Gyllenhaal plays it, where he comes off as the nice guy, even one of the crew was saying that, you know, to the bad guy boss, you know, that, hey, this, you know, he's really nice. And, you know,
I loved him. He was hilarious.
Yeah.
He would always tell him, oh, hey, how are you? And
he took him to the hospital.
Yeah.
After he kicked their ass. You know? So, yeah, he played a really good part.
And the beginning set a nice tone with Post Malone fighting.
Oh, yeah. That kind of threw me off. I had no idea he was in the film.
And I loved how he walks in there and Post Malone's character is like, nope.
Yeah, I'm not doing it.
Nope.
Yeah.
Another thing I loved about his character was was him smiling all the time.
Well, who the are you, Mr. Smiley?
Mr. Smiley?
Yeah. You've had this idiot grin since I walked in. So are you happy?
It really
did, yeah.
Felt like he was just trying to stay cheerful. His love interest, that was another thing too. I heard that it was unnecessary. I liked her.
It really wasn't necessary, but I mean, if they're trying to do a callback to like an old 80s movie like that, I mean, there's always a love interest. There always has to be a love interest of some sort.
What kind of rating would you give this?
Like I said, it's not the best movie ever, but it's worth a watch, definitely, or even a rewatch.
Yeah.
I don't want to rate it too high, but I'm not going to rate it too low. It's at least like a 7 or an 8, I would think. Maybe even a 6 or a 7.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe even a 6 or a
6.
7. Yeah. It's not, like I said, it's not the greatest movie, but it's not a bad movie. I kept hearing terrible reviews on it, and like I said, I would watch it again. Yeah, I would. Yeah, I guess by today's standards, 6.
Don't go into it expecting original Roadhouse because it's not.
No,
if you think
not at
of
all.
it, if you watch it as its own movie, it's enjoyable. And I kind of had I mean, as soon as you hear UFC incorporated into this movie, it's like, okay, this is not my Patrick Swayze Roadhouse.
Yeah,
This is completely different.
they're trying to modernize it a bit.
Yeah, and I think it worked. It's unfortunate the movie didn't go to theaters. I know the director is pretty upset about that. I mean, Amazon purchased MGM, so they kind of can do what they want. And I guess they felt that the movie would do better on streaming versus the movie theaters. But I guess it worked out okay. I don't know if I would have gone to the movies to see this one.
I don't think I would have. I mean, I took advantage of the fact that it was streaming.
Yeah, I saw it.
I don't know if I'd go to the movies to see it, but streaming definitely.
Yeah, I definitely saw it on the first night. I was pretty excited for it, but going to the movies to see it, probably not. So definitely check it out. It's an enjoyable movie. I think we gave it a 6.
Yeah, it's not a. If we have to go like pass or watch, I'd say watch. It's definitely worth
it's
the
a
watch. Yeah.
All right. Well, thank you all for joining us, and we hope you enjoyed this little clip. We'll see you guys in the next one.
Can I kick you now? Roadhouse.
No. No.